What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, NeffyRaps. It's the Vibe Session right here, Major Zone Radio. You already know the vibes, baby. Listen, we always promise to bring y'all some of the hottest independent artists that are out here doing it on their own, getting it out the mud, baby. And listen, we got another dope guest on the show today. Asshole and Gold, what it do?
Man, power to the players, man. A lot of it going on, man.
Big pressure, big energy. Listen, I'm loving your drip, your vibe. I've been checking out your page and everything. So you know we gotta get into it. But before we do that, tell us what city you repping today.
I'm living in Dallas right now, but I'm from Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, born and raised outside Houston, Texas, baby.
Okay, big energy. Shout out to H-Town. But of course, you know, we showing love to the Triple D. I like that. So what made you leave Houston and come up here to Dallas?
I had a big record pop out for me, man. A record called Chili and Dabu. I dropped about 3 years ago, and all the signs just pointed to Dallas for me. Well, it actually pointed to Dallas or Atlanta. You know, I wasn't quite ready to make that jump all the way to another state, but shit, a couple hours down the road in another city was all right with me. You know, so I've been here about 3 years now.
Okay, dope. And I like that you did that, because a lot of artists, they kind of stay stuck in their city, but it's so much power with putting your city on your back and really getting out there, you know, and hitting some different. So that's dope. That's dope. So you've been in Dallas for 3 years now. So I gotta ask you about your artist name, because it's very interesting. Asshole and Gold. You know, you gotta break that down for me. Where you get your artist name from?
So I usually go into the part people really, really want to know first, which is the asshole part. But I'm gonna go into the most important part first, which is the goal. You know, so I don't like when people try to break my name down and just call me Gold because they don't want to say asshole. Because though I'm into gold and I like gold and all that, man, the goal is really not what the goal is about. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to remind me to stay grounded to righteousness. You know, so though I am an asshole through being misunderstood, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really just like a straightforward person. So it take me being straightforward to get to the righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Why be, you know, beating around bushes when I could just be cut and dry and get to where we need to go, man? Ain't that much gas in the car. Like,
Okay, I respect that. And to be honest, you know, in my opinion, a lot of people do take a forward person and say you're an asshole. Because to be honest, I get that a lot. But I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not being rude. I'm just being upfront. I'm being honest, right? So ain't
people don't like to hear that truth.
They can't handle it. They can't handle it. Yeah. Okay. So you have a very unique style, unique flair. How would you describe your sound, Asshole and Gold, to someone who's checking you out for the first time? What's that Asshole and Gold vibe like?
If I wasn't a hip hop artist, and I'm really just an artist, I wouldn't even put hip hop in front of it, you know. But most people know me to be a hip hop artist, but if I wasn't, I'd be a blues artist, you know. So I would classify my genre as like a hip hop blues type genre, you know, some real feel good music, something that's gonna let you know when to style, how to style, you know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna get your mind in a different place. I'm gonna talk about some subjects rappers not talking about. I'm gonna say some things people not saying, you know, and it ain't gonna be for shock value or to go viral or something. You know, people kind of put certain lyrics in their songs just to be like, dang, he said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But mine is more so, oh, he said that? Like, dang, I'm glad he spoke up on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Trap soul vibes. I like that. I can get with that energy. Okay, so back to the gold conversation. A lot of artists, you know, we all like to drip and look good. But word on the street is it's better to have the gold, the pure gold in your jewelry than the diamonds. Where do you stand with this? You want a little bit of gold and some diamonds too, or you going straight gold with it?
I don't know how hard I'm in the lens with it, man, but you know, I got a few baguettes on my hand, you know what I'm saying? But I really like solid diamonds, you know, and I got some diamond lions in my ear, but
Okay.
besides this ring and these earrings, everything else is just solid gold, man. You know, I'm with the solid gold team. You know, I
Yeah.
just wanted to have sprinkle a little diamond in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just to have it. Yeah.
Okay. The real jewelers are saying if you're gonna get it, get the gold, right?
Yeah, man.
Because at the end of the day, it's the gold that's gonna have the more value. So okay.
Yeah.
All right, big pressure, big pressure. So as far as your style, do you see yourself getting into like the fashion world at all, or you kind of focus strictly on the music?
I'm really already in the fashion world. You know, I'm often asked by designers or photographers or brands to be a part of whatever they got going on. I'm a brand ambassador for a line in Houston called Clutch City Clothing. You know, I just opened my own, well, reintroduced my line. I started a clothing line called Ramil Clothing in 2009. And it hit real big for me. You know, it did real good. So I kind of fizzled off with it though, because I was chasing some other type of dreams down. But I brought it back just a few weeks ago. So I got short shirts, ski masks, you know, and I'm trying to add to the collection.
Okay, dope, dope. Well, listen, all of that sound good. I might have to get me a little ski mask or
Yeah,
something,
man, put it on
t-shirt.
you.
Feel me?
Yeah.
All right, that's a bet. That's a bet. So, where can the people buy your merch? Is there a website or something we can check it out?
Yeah, I'm in the process. I'm gonna open the online market. I'm gonna
Okay.
call it open to 8 a.m. But it's not just gonna feature myself and my products. It's gonna be more so like a platform to introduce people to other artists' merch. So what I want to do, I want to get all the local artists that I know that got some actual will and determination in them. Because I don't want to put people stuff on my site and then people going on there ordering stuff and then they ain't never getting their stuff, and you know what I'm saying. So I want to go through the proper channels, you know what I'm saying, and get the proper people so that this business can be a go from jump, and then I'll never see a yellow or red light. You know, I'm trying to start high and end higher. You know.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. That's a bet. That's a bet. So, listening to you, something in me tells me that you have a journey, you have a story.
Oh yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what got you to where you are today. Because of course, doing the artist thing is not easy. Being independent is not easy. But you moved around now. You're doing your thing. So, what was your journey like to get you to where you are today?
Man, I've been rapping 17 years, 17 of them. You know, so it's been a lot of occasions throughout them years, man. So it's been a lot of good things, a lot of bad things, some things I just muster through. But the most trying thing about becoming an artist is persistence. You know, I at one point, like I said, I had a record about 3 years ago that shot me off to the place to where I can start flying and all this da da da. But before that record, I mean, I didn't have nothing really like that had that type of energy. I was just popular for being me. People always said, "Man, you're so stylish, got such a cool personality. I like the stuff you be doing in the community and such like that." So uh, once it actually did pop off, though, all that changed. I could see that over all that time it took me pretty much practicing and polishing my craft, that it paid off once I got that record that was relative to people, and it can really just resonated with people. So, and ever since then, I've been on the non-stop moving train. My overall goal is to change the world through my words. I feel like negative things have become positive.
Yeah.
Uh, the norm is what most people do. So if most people are bad people, then it's normal to be bad. So people want to hear murder music. They want to hear get it back in blood. They want to hear kill them, shoot them, sex, drugs, and then a lot of times when you come out of that lane, being that that's 80% of music right now, it's hard, like, because people talk down on J. Cole.
Can you believe it?
Cole.
What they smoking?
I'm like,
yeah.
Like, I can't believe I'm reading some of the stuff I be seeing, like J. Cole, Kanye West, like, Kanye be tripping. but the man is a genius, a musical genius. You can't deny what was you know what I'm saying, what's real. So man, my overall mission is just to get us back on track, man, to where the neighborhood popularity is not made through fighting and who got the biggest bricks and who can have the fattest stack. Is more so the dude who got the community center back open. Like, you know what I'm saying? The dude who started a business for these kids around here. Somebody who doing toy drives and stuff like that. You know, we need to look up to people who are actually above us, not people who are beneath us. Because the local drug dealer is not above us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We meant to be kings and queens. Now you can say, oh, you know what I'm saying, do you do? That's your business, you know what I'm saying? But it's I guess it's two sides to that coin too, because you know, you got your dudes who be in the street, but then they turn around and take that money that they made and they are doing toy drives and they are, you know, handing the local kids $5-10 when they see them and telling them, hey boy, why you ain't at school, man? It's 1:15. What is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? We need more of that.
Yes. Yeah. And yeah, for real. I mean, it's so much truth in what you said. I mean, you know, there's always real ones that are out there doing their thing, but then they come back and do something dope. But, you know, I'm gonna throw a whole curveball in it. A lot of that music, like the rappers don't even be living it. They don't live it. They don't do drugs. They just do it because they know that's what the industry wants to hear. And that's a whole different curveball with it, you know? So I always respect the artists that have the originality, that bring that flavor, that bring that originality, because, you know, in my opinion, music goes in cycles. So what I'm hoping is we in this cycle of everything you just said, but hopefully on the underside of it, we're going to come back and it's going to make room for all the different kinds of hip hop that there is. There's so much, you know, it's so much out there that deserves that mainstream look that's not getting it right now. So it's a lot of real stuff in there for real. Okay. So speaking of your journey, is there what's one thing that if you could go back and do it differently, you would do differently? Give me one thing.
When I had the big record, the Chili and Dabu record, I started messing with I partnered up with some people that I definitely would not have partnered up with. Like, they didn't know how to handle my business at all, you know. So I've since separated from them and kind of just been doing my own thing, and I've been flourishing. You know, I'm getting way more opportunities, way more deals, way more money. Like, you know, so if I don't even want to say their name, you know. So I just wouldn't deal with them.
Yeah. They gets no airtime. None. Okay. All right. I like that. Dream feature. Who's somebody in the perfect world, perfect scenario you would like to be able to work with?
Honorary mention before I say my three, because I honestly didn't see myself doing a feature with Scarface. Like, and I ended up doing, I actually got a record with Scarface. So, you know, a song, video, and everything. You know, so
that's a big flex right there.
Yeah, man. So Devin the Dude too. I got one with Devin the Dude.
Okay.
But as far as features I hadn't gotten, I know it's pretty much impossible, but I would have loved to have gotten a feature from Pop. You know, if anybody got any of his you know, backup stuff that he done had, man, he got some open versions. Let me know something.
Might be something in the vote. You never know.
Outside of that, Erykah Badu, most definitely. And I really like Kodak Black. I do some Kodak Black, Even though he one of those artists that make that wild music too, but he make the other kind too. Like, Kodak is a real artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like people don't necessarily notice that in Kodak because of his antics and such. You know what I'm saying? But he man, that boy, he got something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Definitely a dope list right there. Some people I respect in there. You got to tell me first off what it was like working with Scarface and Devin the Dude. Were you in studio within either of these features, or did you guys kind of work independently?
Nah, I did both features in studio. We kind of recorded the whole process. So Both of those videos are actually out right now too, as far as us being in the studio and then acting and stuff. Me and Devin did it, a record called Burn, which was recorded at iMix in Houston. And then me and Scarface, of course, did a record called Burn for Me. And I did that because, as far as the names, because I feel like if you being introduced to Asshole and Gold, and somebody be like, man, Asshole and Gold got a record with Scarface called Burn for Me, man, check it out. When you go type in Asshole and Gold and you type in Burn, if I got both of them records out, you might not click both if it didn't say Scarface, Devin the Dude. But if you see, dang, he got a feature with Devin the Dude too. Like, I'm finna check out both of these. You know what I'm saying? So that was a little sneaky marketing I slid up in there.
Okay. Big pressure. Yeah. I know, first off, I know being in the studio with Devin the Dude, I know y'all had to burn it all the way down. I know he had probably the best of the best. He probably had some moon rock and some more shit in there.
Man,
I know y'all blew it down. Tell me about that.
I'm glad you said that because I forgot that I smoked with Devin the Dude.
That's big right there.
Devin the Dude and Jazzy Faye.
Okay, shout out to Jazzy Faye, legend in the game. I like that. So you definitely
I try to build my smoking list. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to smoke with all the legends.
So can we expect an Asshole and Gold strain soon? You know, with the legalization happening, we got the marijuana prohibition. Even though Texas probably going to be the last of the 50 states, it's going to come.
Hey, man. Shout out Southern Fried Marketing, man. You know,
yes.
my dog been talking to me about that. You know, it actually hadn't been something on my mind. Like I hadn't thought of doing it, but my dog BC, he put it on my mind. He was like, man, yeah, we should get you a strain, man. You know, so yeah, I'm for it. You know,
okay.
I like getting high off me.
All right. Well, listen, keep me posted if you ever need a brand ambassador.
Already. Yeah, man.
No mind. I gets down, but whatever. It is what it is. Shout out to BC too, man. Big homie, definitely, man. Such a dope person, and one of them people out here that's really looking out for artists, and you know, giving that. What do they say? That hand up, not handouts, but hand up.
Okay. So yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. Dope. So I want to get into the new record. I know you got a new single that you're pushing right now. Tell us about the title of the new joint and how that came about.
Well, the record we pushing right now is The Bottom. It's featuring, of course, myself, T-Flu, and Chucky Trill, RP Chucky Trill. Those are both artists from Houston. You know, well, actually, T-Flu is from like Hawaii or something like that, but he moved to America and came, you know, well, Hawaii is America too. So, but he moved, you know, close inland to Texas. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, this is a big record. We actually shot a video to it already. It's already out in streaming and such, man. Put it on your playlist, you know, add it to your daily routine, whatever it is you need to do with it, do it, man. But it's a big record. It's dope, man. It's a real story to the video. It's just something really that you can engage with, man, and really feel.
Okay, dope. So you know we gonna absolutely be playing a record up here at Major Zone Radio. We're gonna show it big pressure. So listen, y'all, make sure y'all go get the record. Like he said, download it, stream it, add it to your playlist, tell a friend and tell a friend, put it on repeat, okay? Because that's how we do it. Big pressure. All right, so I know you out here doing your thing. You got any shows coming up that your supporters can pull up on and support? What's some things you got coming?
Yeah, I actually have, and I hadn't been doing much performing, you know, because I've been getting my catalog together, and like I say, I'm recently branding my own company and such. You know, I got a lot of stuff on my plate, so the show's really been way on the back burner, man. But now that I've released this project earlier this month, you know, and I've gotten some of those things off of my plate, you know, and I've actually took on a partner for my label and hired a third person. So we got a whole team now. You know, it's not a big team, but I got a team. So now I can focus on things like performing and more traveling and, you know, more meetings, you know, more meeting people. So yeah, I have a show on the 7th, right? Yeah, on the 7th at I don't know where, but it's called Dallas Unplugged.
Okay. I think I've
Dallas
been
St.
seeing
Hood.
that circulating on social media. Dallas
Yeah,
St. Hood. All right, y'all look up the hashtag because I think it's there. I've been seeing that around myself. Okay. That's dope. And I'm always here for artists becoming CEOs. Okay. More of us
yeah.
need to be bossed up. You know, that's how you really make the money long, right?
LLCs around here, man.
I like that. I like that. Big energy.
Yeah,
Big energy, big pressure. I love it. All
yeah.
right, asshole and go. You've been such a dope guest on the show. Thanks for kicking it with us today.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Absolutely. Before we get out of here, go ahead and drop your social media handles for everybody so we know where to follow you and keep up with the movement.
Yeah, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's asshole and gold. The asshole, you know. You may know some more, but they don't know the gold, man. Uh, if you want to find me, you can find me at AING Fang Gang on Instagram. If you on Twitter, asshole in gold. If you're having trouble still finding me, just Google asshole and gold. I'm everywhere, man.
Okay. Big
Yeah,
pressure. Go follow y'all and go get that record. It's called The Bottom, right?
right on.
Go get The Bottom, y'all. Go download it, stream it, add it to your playlist. It's been another dope show. Thank you again, asshole and gold, for calling in, chopping it up with your girl.
Yes,
Until next time, y'all, we out. Peace.